That's Queen. No, we're not doing that one. That's Queen. That song is I'm Going Slightly Mad. That was one of the last songs that they did. And it's on their last album, Innuendo. And it's a really good album, but it is kind of sad because it's like a goodbye album in a lot of ways. And, you know, the world needed Freddie Mercury. So it's a shame to lose someone like that. But the music lives on. Speaking of music, I really just seriously need to thank all the people who have been, like I just saw someone else while I was gone. They had bought the entire discography of music on my Bandcamp page. You don't have to do that, you know. I mean, I would probably wait until the album comes out so you can get that too in there. But it's all there for free if you just want to listen to it. Thank you. But, yeah, I mean, just stream it. And if you really want it, when the album comes out, you can get it that way. Otherwise, you're going to end up spending money and then more money. I'd rather you not do that. So, anyway. Let's check this out. I think we're about to finish Super Metroid. Once again, XCOM 2, I really like. I love what it is. It's a very difficult game. There's a lot of randomness. I could see it being many hours of gaming. But I can also say that the glitches suck a lot. And there's some pretty intense glitches that I've seen today and yesterday. So let's hope they get that fixed soon, because that's probably the thing that's holding the game back. Wow, I fucking aced the shit out of Meridia, my god. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, that's a good level for the volume. Okay. Do I have any sleeping tips? Not really. I mean, I do get good sleep, I just tend to sleep really late. Last night I didn't sleep very well, though. I think your best bet with sleeping is to... I read, don't go into your bed until you're ready to sleep. And that actually worked for me. Like, I read that years ago. I used to hang out, like, because my bed used to be in a spot where I would, like, hang out and watch TV and stuff. But now I can do that from my couch. So I watch TV from my couch, and when I'm ready to go to sleep, then I transfer over. So that's my sleeping tip. That I would say actually worked for me. God damn it. Space jump is weird. Sometimes it just doesn't jump. Do I ever get sleep paralysis? Not anymore, but yeah, I used to. Okay, we have to go to Norfair. I could have went down that way for Norfair, but I think I want to, like, kind of scoop up some of these, secrets. Oh, I have the ice beam. I don't always use it. people are asking me if I've had lucid dreaming now, and yeah, I've had that too. It's just been so long, I can't really recount any specifics. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I don't have any specific answers or situations that I can remember. So, Peanut Butter Gamer played my Mario Maker levels. I think he's probably got a few more that he hasn't played. He uploaded part 1, where he did my shitty first level, which was just awful. And then he did Spoop House. And Spoop House is not an easy level. Spoop House is a very, very confusing level. I've seen a few people on YouTube play Spoop House and give up. But he actually, I don't know if it was him that played it or his friend that he was streaming with. But, his friend managed to actually beat Spoop House with dying only once, which was really cool, because I thought that was going to be a really difficult... I thought that was going to, like, get them stuck, but they managed to do it. They figured it out. And I thought that was really, really good, because I definitely went too far in a few places with Spoop House. That map is... I could have done a few things to make it a little bit easier for people. Or not even like that I needed to make it easier, but just a little bit less obtuse. So, I guess, definitely give credit to the dude that was with PBG that actually beat Spoop House. I think they're gonna do some of my other maps too, which is really cool. I'm excited. I should be going to Lower Norfair, yes, but I'm just collecting some stuff. Just kind of, going back and getting some of the things I missed. Oh, his name is Jeff? Okay, yeah, so it was... Yeah, that's impressive, considering, again, I'm still kind of upset at how confusing I made that level. But I'm glad they figured it out. Here's the animals, or some of the animals at least. Here's Animal, I should say. Oh, right. Wait, how the fuck do I get down there? I forget. There was a way to do that, wasn't there? I've got a $75 donation from Smegma Parfait. That's a real person, by the way. He says, kill the animals. Don't be a scrub. Okay, we're gonna... I think I know how to do this. Yeah, someone mentioned this down here. See, this is half the fun of Metroid, for me, is going back to the areas that you haven't been to in a long time, and then just using all of your crazy special abilities to get all the cool shit. Even though it's mostly just extra missiles and stuff like that, but still, it's... It's awesome. There it is. So I don't plan on doing a 100% run. Have I shown the crystal flash yet? No. But, I need to be below 50 health for that. So, if it happens, if I get a chance to show it, I will. Don't remember what I was gonna say next. Oh god. Oh, I'm not gonna 100% this, but I plan on getting, all of the E-tanks. So, at least we can do that. Tanaka Taikiko. Would I ever stream other M? I did a while back. And no, it's not gonna happen again. Wasn't there— where was the other— where was the other animals? Let me check this out. Metroid, other animals. Oh, there's a whole thing. Okay, I know where it is now. So, we watched Space Cop today. Red Letter Media's movie. Really, really dumb. Really dumb. I mean, the movie knows it's dumb. It's fun, but it is so stupid. There are some really, some jokes fall flat, but it really is, it's schlock. They describe it on the back of the box as schlock, and it is that. But there were some really genuinely funny moments, there were some really cool sets and miniatures and alien masks and stuff like that. It was just fun seeing, like, the Red Letter Media guys make a movie. Because, I don't know, it's inspiring to kind of see internet people that you've watched for years, like, make their own movie. So, that was cool, and there was some really dumb, fun moments. So yeah, it was okay. I don't know. If you really love Red Letter Media, you'll like it. If you don't know who they are, other than maybe like one Plinkett— well, wrong thing. If you've only seen like one Plinkett review, then you probably wouldn't like the movie. It depends on how big of a fan you are, I think. But the premise of Space Cop is a cop from the future teams up with a cop from the past. How's that for a fucking, like, award-winning premise? Jeez. Is it better than the AVGN movie? Yes, yes. Had to think about that for a minute. I think the AVGN movie and the Space Cop movie are both kind of— you gotta be fans of the people to enjoy the movies. I mean, they're better movies than I could make, definitely. So, I still give credit where credit is due, 100%. Kung Fury? Yeah, Here's the other animals. Kung Fury was a little too epic for my, my tastes. But I still got a kick out of it. Oh man, I should have gone all the way up. Whoops. Epic. Vinny, have you ever seen Wheel of the Worst? I've watched pretty much every video Red Letter Media has put out. I'm a bit obsessed with them. I haven't seen the Ashens movie or the laser tag thing. I haven't seen those. I mean, the Vinesauce movie is almost completely edited. God, what would a Vinesauce movie even be about? It would be so bad. I'm kidding, by the way, there is no Vinesauce movie. It's not happening. I think I have the budget for a 10-minute video. Imagine a fucking hour-and-a-half movie. Uploaded exclusively to Pornhub? Nah. There already is like a 75-hour porn. There already is like a 75-hour Vinesauce movie. It's called Tamagotchi Life. Did I see that the canceled Battlefront 3 from 2008? The really cool one from Free Radical. Yeah, I saw that. They released some leaked footage of it. You know, that pisses me off, that Battlefront 3 was just sent to development hell to die. And there's no way to, like, rebuild it. I guess maybe the original team could, but yeah, I saw that. What pisses me off even more is the Rogue Squadron Wii game that was almost done, or was done, I'm sorry, was done, except for, they canceled it because LucasArts was bought by Disney, and they were just like, no, we don't need this, and it was gonna be, I think it was gonna have the first two games and some new stuff with motion controls, which I could give two fucks less for, but I just really, really, really wanted a new Rogue Squadron game. And it looks like we'll never get another Rogue Squadron game. Or at least it feels that way. Star Wars 1313, yeah, same thing happened. What about Mighty No. 9 being delayed again? I mean, the thing about it is, I don't even have any more hype for it. I don't really have any... I mean, at first, it was a cool concept, but you know, I'm actually looking forward to, Igarashi's game more. Bloodstained. Not because there's a Vinesauce clan in it, but mainly because... I mean, it's a Castlevania-troid. It's a Metroidvania. Made by the master. And I really, really want that. Mighty No. 9, I'm interested, I kinda still want to play it, but I'm actually... I don't know, all the delays... kind of, put me off to it a little bit. Not completely, I'll still play it, but just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. I haven't watched Rubber, the tire movie. I just can't bring myself to watch it. Maybe when the pot needles become legal. Will I stream the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Yeah. Also, that Final Fantasy 15, my friends showed me the new footage of it. And I was just like, what is this? It was basically... Alright, it's no secret that I'm not too impressed with Square Enix these days. Pretty much since they became Square Enix. But it's also kind of depressing for me to see a Final Fantasy game kind of become a Metal Gear or a Road Trip or stuff like that. No, there are people in chat, I know a few by name, who would defend Square Enix and would actually be really upset with me for saying that Final Fantasy 15 looks bad or looks not good. Let's say that at least. I know there are people who would defend it. I've seen it happen. I've been called, and I've had people email me and call me an asshole because they're like, no, it's gonna be the best game ever. Sorry. That's, you know, the fanaticism that some people can have. But I think, honestly, I have no interest. I was considering, you know, if it comes out, if people like it, I might give it a shot just to see what it's like. But I watched that video of the most recent gameplay footage, and if you haven't seen it, it's basically a Japanese boy band. One of whom looks like Cloud, another who looks like Zack, infiltrating a non-snowy outer heaven and disabling Metal Gears in stealth. And I don't know what it has to do with Final Fantasy. Like, I get it, you know, you gotta take risks, you gotta do something different, like 7 had technology, 8 had a lot of technology, but... I don't know, I'm just not the target audience for that game anymore. For that company, for that series. I'm not the target audience, I don't know. They're going for something different. And then we watched the road trip footage. And I was like, oh, okay. Hang out with your bros as you go on a road trip across the land of Fantasyland. You know, but yet you're on a road in a car. But you're in Fantasyland where there's dragons. I don't know. It's... no interest. No interest whatsoever. And that's just my personal opinion. If you are interested by this game, do not let me put you off to it, because I hate when that happens. I hate when I influence people, or when people influence me, which happens. Like, oh, that album was trash, and then I'm like, oh, maybe it was trash. I don't know what, like, cause I don't even know if I want, like, another fantasy, like Final Fantasy IX. Cause I'm not sure how that would work. Like, part of me wants to go the full nostalgia route, like they did with, Shovel Knight, and just have a team make a game with pre-rendered backgrounds, and, you know, midis, and just go the full distance at recreating some of the glory days. But another part of me is like, well, you gotta move forward. So they're stuck in an interesting point where I don't even think the fans know what they want from Final Fantasy. I don't know what the hell I want. I thought I wanted Final Fantasy Explorers, then I played it, and it was just me pressing the A button over and over and over and over and over and over and over again forever. And then I just said, yeah, I don't think I want to continue playing this. It's okay. It's not a terrible game by any means. It's just with all the other cool shit that came out and is currently out, it's hard to want to go back to it. And I say this with peace and love. This does not come from a place of anger or cynicism. This comes from a place of me loving Square Enix. Yeah, I heard Bravely Default was really good. I played the demo, I didn't really like it, but that's probably something I would enjoy if I really put the effort into it. I wouldn't deny that. Oh shit. You guys have to watch the AGDQ run of this, where the dude plays the game backwards. He does the bosses backwards. He defeated Ridley with like 3 health left. Why is that Chozo attacking me? I don't know. It's either a test, or maybe the Chozo's fucking possessed or something. I don't know. It's not a it's a chorizo? Oh, okay. It's a Chozo statue guardian, it's not a real Chozo. Right. It's not the race, it's just the statue. But I'm wondering if it's a test or if it's the statue's just a dick. A spicy chorizo. It's a security system, someone in chat just said. They're all defense systems. Okay, that makes sense. It's a chocobo? Alright, I've been told it's a chocobo. This is from a reliable source. Alright. Metroid Final Fantasy crossover. God damn it. Pretty much one of the best things in the game. In the series, the screw attack. Yeah, this music is really awesome. Just gonna take my time. Just explore a little bit. Okay, so this brings us back to the start. Any indie recommendations? It depends on what you're looking for. Tower Climb is pretty good if you like Spelunky type stuff. I thought Star Crawlers was pretty awesome if you like Legend of Grimrock RPG kind of stuff. Axiom Verge if you like Metroid type stuff. Darkest Dungeon. I mean that one's pretty. Been streaming that a lot. Most people seem to like it, but some people are like, fuck it, it's unfair, it's a piece of shit. So, those are some indie recommendations. Oh, Nuclear Throne is great too, yeah. I haven't really streamed much of it, but it's a really, really good game. Oh, right, okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some Sunday stuff, but I'm also going to stream Firewatch, which I think was an E3 game that people were excited about, and I got access to an early version of it, even though it comes out in like a few days. So it's pretty much the complete version, but it's like a streamer preview that a number of people are doing, and yeah. So I mean, I don't really know what to expect, but it's something. It looks cool. Maybe it will be cool. Yeah, don't worry. No, this is after the Superb Owl. I'm gonna be watching the Superb Owl, not because I want to, but because if I don't go to my friend's house, I'm gonna feel like... Listen, I'm not interested in football and or Coldplay, really. Alright, I don't hate Coldplay, they're kind of a guilty pleasure, or they used to be at least, but after the Super Bowl. So you'll have a chance to watch your Superb Owl. Tight, hard man, line of scrimmage, coach made us hard, made us pump, so that when we was ready for the balls, we were hard, tight, strong. I want to thank Jesus for making my arm hard and strong. I just love the post-game interviews, like whenever they're just interviewing like a dude who just like exhausted all of his energy. And the dude's like breathing really hard. And it's always the same interview. Enemy team had strategies. We had to, you know, do better strategies. And we won. Praise Jesus. Coach made us hard. You could probably tell I'm not a huge football fan. Not that I can't enjoy it. I do definitely enjoy it when I'm watching it. If I have friends that are passionate about it, watching it with me, then sure, you know, then I can get into it a little bit. And, you know, line of scrimmage and all that. It's all great once you're watching it, but it's just, I don't know. It's a huge thing. It is a really huge thing for a lot of people. Like, I don't know, I've always liked video games a lot better. Especially locally too, like Staten Island. You know, we're talking people in New York when the Super Bowl happens, people like drive around screaming out their car window. People like drinking in the streets, you know, risking arrest to support their team. Like, New York isn't in the Super Bowl this year, but if they are, man, it gets crazy. I mean, that happens with a lot of different sports in a lot of different places. Didn't that happen with basketball for a lot of people? Weren't there riots in Miami or some shit? Or am I thinking of something different? People like turning cars over because their team won or lost? It's crazy. What about football video games? I had John Madden 93. And I didn't fully understand what the fuck I was doing when I played it, but my cousin seemed to like it quite a bit. I also had Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey on the N64 because I wanted another N64 game, and there were no N64 games outside of the ones I owned already. So I ended up buying a hockey game that I had no interest in. I mean, I made the best of it. You know, I eventually learned to kind of enjoy it. But those are the only two sports games I ever really owned. That and some baseball game that came with a computer I bought years ago. I played that a little bit. What other sports games did I own? Aside from Mario stylings of the sports. I'm trying to think if I had any other baseball or anything like that. John Madden. Well, I know I come from a world where most of my friends that are gamers like a lot of different types of games. But that's rare for me. Like, where I live, most people that are gamers are mostly sports gamers. Like, it's mostly sports, followed by maybe some other stuff. And, you know, you tell them about something like XCOM 2 and their eyes just glaze over. They're like, well, you know, I like football games. I get the same one every year. Oh yeah, these space pirates are fun. They kick. Kung Fu pirates. You gotta get these fuckers when they're in the air, I think. Oh wait, no. These are like, you know those red guards that guard Emperor Palpatine? These are them. These are Ridley's guards. Oh my god. I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah, there's a very specific move they have to do. And then they turn yellow and I can shoot them. There it is. Oh my god, stop. Stop throwing your fucking arms at me! Oh, come on! I hit one once. I hit one once. I hit one twice. No, I hit another one once. I hit two once. Okay. I'm invincible when I'm doing this screw attack. So it's just a matter of, I think, screw attacking until they land. I've always had trouble with these guys. Come on. Guess I wasn't charged. Come on. I'm ready for your bullshit. Let's do this. This sound. If you're tabbed out and you're just hearing this sound and the fucking space pirate chucking his fist at me over and over again, that has to be fucking maddening. Lovecraft couldn't dream of such a hell. Some Meta Knights over here. Kill the Meta Knights. Now imagine doing all this, right, without the screw attack, without this beam, and without, this armor, so that when you're in these rooms, the heat is doing damage to you constantly. That was the AGDQ run from this year that happened. It was amazing. It was one of the most amazing things. I mean, he screwed up a few times. He had to switch cartridges and saves, I think, to, you know, salvage the run, because saving loses you time, so he had a bunch of saves just pre-done. But still, it was really fucking impressive. Okay, here we go. Should be enough health. He said, expecting his demise. Come on. Not enough games do eyeball doors anymore. We need more of these in life. Thank you. I am Pickle, thank you. Fuck it, I'm gonna burn through my super missiles before I start using the other thing. Notice how big Ridley is. Very big. Very large. Wouldn't fit anywhere in any context with any other Nintendo characters. I've noticed that's how large Ridley is. Very large. Very massive. Terrific. Tremendous. They could have made a Ridley slightly bigger than Bowser. I mean, Bowser's a pretty big character. They made him work. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, we did it. Again, imagine that with less than half the energy tanks I have now. And what I am doing right now seems even more like trash, which it already is, but I always loved this. This was the best. But you know what's even cooler? That right there. You come in here, you expect an item, like you always get after a boss, and nope, it's just the Metroid tank, broken. And then a hidden E-tank. Okay, so, Super Metroid fans, I'm talking about the people that know every inch of this game. Where did I miss a missile, an E-tank? Someone knows. Someone out there knows. In your butt, under the crib, and right here. Okay. Thank you. There's an E-tank on the way out? Oh, right. I think there is one. What is the crib thing? I was playing Fallout 4. This is my first stream of it. And people said that there was an item under the crib that would increase one of my special stats. They weren't wrong entirely, except it wasn't obviously under the crib. I think it was under like a dresser or under like a table or something. But everyone was saying under the crib, and it was like, it became like a 7 or 8 minute affair of me looking for this thing under the crib. I eventually found it, but it was not under the crib. It was near the crib. It was like, yeah, it was like below a chair or something. It was underneath a dresser next to the crib. Okay, I have another question for any Vinesauce historians. What version of Chrono Trigger did I play last time I streamed Chrono Trigger? Was it the DS version? Did I miss the tank? It was the DS version. Okay, good, because I won't be streaming the DS version next time I do Chrono Trigger, which will be probably soon. And that was in 2013, not 14? E-tank is in the bottom of this tall room. Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that level design. How cool is that shit? It's a fucking dragon built out of the tiles of the game. Thank you guys for that. Somehow, without having to do all that much extra work, I managed to get all of the E-tanks. I kind of instinctively know where they are. Except this one, I totally forgot about. I mean, it made sense after I shot the dude, but up until then, yeah, I would have just passed by. I would have just passed it by. I am, however, missing 2 reserve tanks. I don't know where the fuck those are. You'll also notice that I currently have everything. So... go to the top and left, but there's another item in here. Well, not everything. I don't have all the missile tanks. Oh yeah, what do you know? I have to do at least one murder beam. I just don't know how to do it. Why am I downgrading to the Super Nintendo version of Chrono Trigger? Because the DS version has a fucked up translation. Well, it's better in some ways, but you lose some of the charm. And the mystics are called Fiend Lords. I'm sorry, no, Magus is called a Fiend Lord. I don't know. The mystics are just called fiends. And also, I don't really care too much for the DS content, honestly. There was like a Pokemon-like monster fighting game that I played maybe an hour of. There was a few extra story elements, like minor stuff. There were like time and space distortions. It wasn't anything that blew me away. Yeah, the DS exclusive dungeons, like there was one where you had to, the Singing Mountain was re-implemented, or at least a version of it was, which was a cut dungeon from Chrono Trigger, and it used the same music, and it's just like, just this boring, just like, you have to just go through the thing, collect the thing, and then collect another thing, and then save the villagers, and then collect the thing, and then you can get a sword that's really powerful and other weapons. But it's so boring to go through. And it's like, you know, if Chrono Trigger was developed, if the Singing Mountain was finished, it would have been probably nothing like that. That was just a few people at Square like, oh, let's give them bonus content. Let's just fucking throw a schlock dungeon together really quickly. Yeah, we'll make it a Singing Mountain, so the real fans will have no choice but to buy the game. Yeah, I mean, the DS version's perfectly acceptable. It's a good version of the game, it works. I just don't think that the bonuses are really worth it, and I don't really care for the translation and the compressed music. I missed a thing in the ground. It's too late. The only thing I kind of like about the DS version are the cutscenes, which came from the PlayStation version, animated by Akira Toriyama. They're pretty good. I think they work really well. I mean, you can just look them up afterwards if you needed to, or you could just get the PlayStation version, which has some pretty atrocious loading times. Also, kind of a funny story, my friend Tyler just borrowed my copy of Chrono Cross. He had never played Chrono Cross, and I just gave him the discs, and now he's gonna play through Chrono Cross, because he just played Chrono Trigger for the first time within this past year. And he was like, hey, do you still have your Chrono Cross discs? I was like, yes I do. So I just lent him the game. Yeah, and you know what? I consider myself a real Chrono Trigger fan, because I have played the game so many times. I know every piece of lore and information about the game, or have known it at some point in my life. And there are purists that dislike Chrono Cross. I love Chrono Cross. I've said this 1,000 times. I think Chrono Cross is a really, really, really great game. I just look at it as its own thing. It's, you know, about parallel dimensions. It's kind of like... Chrono Cross is about dimensions, whereas Trigger is about time. And I almost view Cross as a parallel dimension of Chrono Trigger. It had everything that made PS1 RPGs great. The same way I think Chrono Trigger had everything that made SNES RPGs great. That said, Cross is not as good as Trigger. And there's a few reasons for that. Mainly, in my opinion, it's down to the, some of the character development is a little weak. Because there's just so many of them. And also, I feel like Chrono Cross had, a more convoluted story, whereas Trigger's was more powerful. A little bit more simple. The time traveling mechanic was way cooler than the dimensional traveling mechanic. So... but the music is great in both. I like the combat in Cross, Nick. I thought Chrono Cross had some pretty interesting takes on the RPG combat thing. Trigger's combat was, I think, way more straightforward. Still good. Really good. But, I think Chrono Cross experimented and succeeded. That's just my opinion. You know what's an amazing game with great characters on PlayStation that has fuck all to do with town management? Legend of Mana. You know, I never played Legend of Mana. So, are you being sarcastic? Because I can't tell. What, can I ask, like, a true kind of, like... Someone who's a huge fan of Secret of Mana, and maybe even Seiken Densetsu 3. What is bad about Legend of Mana? Why do people shit on it? Some people like it better than Secret. People are saying the plot's dumb, lacks a main storyline. It's just side quests, it starts slow. Also, someone in chat just asked for a Conker's Bad Fur Day stream. Your wish is my command, my friend. I have it on the Rare Replay collection. And I haven't streamed that game in years, and there is no footage of me streaming it. That is a perfect candidate for a near future stream. Maybe when I'm done with Super Metroid, Chrono Trigger and Conker's Bad Fur Day will be my two main games. And it's not a very long game, right, Conker? I've been considering this for a while too, I guess it kind of makes more sense now, but it's, how long is it, like 8 hours? Probably knocked it out in like 3 or 4 streams. Wait, what's the one on the Rare Replay collection? Is that the N64 one, or is it the one that was remade? Blast Core. I kind of got bored of Blast Core already. I know, I love it, but I got bored of it while I was streaming it. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if before I start Conquer I can knock out Blast Core. Okay, so is the Xbox remake complete garbage? Why is Conker's Xbox remake garbage? A lot of people are saying it's bad. It censors. All right, so listen, it censors a few things. Is that why, or are there other reasons? Physical combat is weird. It lost the good multiplayer in return for Call of Duty shooter, also censored. Oh. Models are awful. New random character. The editing of the main story. Fit in with the censoring. The combat feels different from the original. Okay. Some people like it. Some people are saying they like it. Probably just gonna do the N64 version. But we'll see. It's not a definite yet. It's just something I'm thinking about. Because I know a lot of people love that game. And I love that game. I will do a straw poll for the animals. You know what? Let's do that right now. That's a great idea. So while this is happening, do you guys want me to save or kill the animals? Even though this is not a speed run, I'm still gonna give you a choice. I personally like to kill the animals in speed runs, but I'm not speed running. Nor do I do speed runs. Create poll. Alright. If you want me to save or kill the animals, check the chat, or on your screen, you'll see a link to the straw poll, or you'll see the actual straw poll itself for a sec. I'll show you. strawpoll.me/6750328. So once again, if you want me to save or kill the animals, it is strawpoll.me/6750328. Get your vote in, and I'll check it when I am attacking Mother Brain, or when hopefully I've defeated Mother Brain, and we'll see what happens. Once again, there it is in the chat. Apparently save is winning by a lot, so I need you guys to figure out how we're gonna get these things killed. I need my dead animal supporters to get in there and vote. I could be such a scumbag and just, like, let them die. But here's the thing, I'm not killing them. I'm just leaving them behind. As far as Samus knows, there's no animals down there. it's an error of omission. So these are Metroids. They can be a bit scummy. This is where I now need to put the ice beam on. So it takes, you can freeze them, and it's 1 regular missile or a 1 super missile or 5 regular missiles. God damn it, get off of me. Really cool fart noise that's going on. Someone, like, put a big fucking plastic stick in ooze to get that sound effect. Someone on their Foley team was just having a lot of fun with ooze. Okay, we're gonna murder beam. How does one murder beam? I should probably look this up. I think I've done the murder beam when I was younger, and I just don't remember how to do it, so... Oh, listen to that noise. Oh, it's so good. Charge your beam, pause the game, go to inventory screen, equip all beams but the plasma. Move cursor onto speed booster, now push left on the control cross and A at exactly the same time. Alright. That really is a horribly disgusting noise. Dear God. Okay, that was a frame perfect. I fucked it up. I wonder if it's fixed in this version. Wait a second. Go to the speed. Oh, I need to do the speed booster. Whoops. There it is. My bad. Pause the game. Game froze. It turns out, yeah, you really can only kind of make use of this for Mother Brain. Because there's no sprite for this. There's no, there's nothing that allows you to... That should make this possible. There's the murder beam, and I'm only allowed... Fucking hell. I'm only allowed to shoot it to the left, apparently. You can only fire it once? Did you see that? Try a power bomb with it? Oh, I heard about that. There was another thing that you could do, right? No, didn't want to do that. Nah, I don't see what else I can do with this. I know more people have figured out stuff for this, but it's really, I mean, it's only really useful for toggle other beams for different results. It's really only useful for Mother, Brain, and Ridley. As far as I know. You have to disable the other beams. Like this. But now it's not murdering anymore. Because you just say, oh, you have to keep plasma and spacer. Alright, fine. Let's try again. That just froze the game. Then pause it, turn it on. Release charge, turn it off, start charge. Wait, is that how it works? You have to start the charge without the murder beam on? Hang on a second. Power bomb murder beam combo, there's a video here. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just a bunch of black circles. Zost is watching. Hang on a second. Oh, Zost, didn't you run? Super Metroid? When was the last time you ran it? Were you at this year's AGDQ or? Anyway, hi Zost. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing here. Question is, will I be able to just use it? Oh, you didn't run at AGDQ. Okay, never mind then. Okay. When do I do a half A press? so there's that. And then... Hang on, I'm gonna see what... Zost had something to say. May freeze the game in small rooms. I mean, this is just kind of to learn what it's about. I don't think this is actually an attempt for me to, like, do anything specific with the murder beam. So, turn it on, release charge, turn it off, start charge, etc. Right. So, like, this. Alright, I just... That happened. Turn it off. Interesting. Is that one just permanently frozen? I think... yeah, I think that's kind of what the murder beam can do. So, yeah, it's just frozen. Anything around me is frozen. Oh, holy shit. Are you gonna die anytime soon? That Metroid is stuck there. That's it. That's all there is to it. This particular Metroid is now... Oh, oh shit. Okay. He escaped the murder zone. Okay, he's not getting off of me. Thank you, Oil Heat, for banging my pipes into the wall. I always like that. Anyway, that's the murder beam. Probably not going to... I might kill Mother Brain with it just for fun, but I'm not sure yet. Jesus Christ. Fuck off, Metroids! Okay. Okay. Alright. Let me just get the chat back, because I had to get rid of it for a sec. Alright. Anyway, Zost, I kinda looked you up while I was talking to you, and you are indeed a Super Metroid god. And it's nice to have you in the chat watching. Alright, let's do this. Wait a minute, is there a way to actually kill these fuckers? I guess not. Will I get the Metroid skip? Well, I can try the one trick I know how to do. Which is the mock ball. If this doesn't work in skipping, then yeah, I have no idea how to do it. But I saved you! I brought you here. I gave you life. Why do you take it away from me? That's Mama Metroid to you! Thank you for the tutorial video, whoever just linked that. How do you do Crystal Flash again? Holding down plus aim up button. Aim down, fire. Empty reserve tanks. I don't have empty reserve tanks. Yeah, you need to empty your reserve tanks before you can Crystal Flash. You know, it's funny, Zosty, I've been telling the chat, like, my stories with this game and, you know, how much this game means to me and how much it meant to me growing up. And, I've completed this game probably, like, nearly 24 times. Never really had a desire to go fast and do it, like, quickly. I've always liked just playing through the game and enjoying it at, like, kind of casually at a slow pace. At a medium pace. What made you... I mean, not that I want to give you an impromptu interview, but I'm assuming the game had a similar effect on you. What made you want to go fast and do it even faster? At what point did you decide, like, I need to go really fast at this game? I swear to God, it's nearly 24 times I've completed this game. There's a way you can skip through these. Saw that happen once. Again, no idea how it's done, but... Well, 24 since... I mean, when did it come out? 94. So... I mean, that's almost like once per year, but when I was a kid I played it a lot more than I do now. But I've still kept up the pace where I managed to stream it like once every, once a year, or play it once a year or something like that. Oh, you need missiles for this. Competitive nature, you saw a speedrun of this when you first played it and it looked awesome. Oh, so you did you grow up with this or no? Did you kind of just, like, find it later on after the speedrunning community had already been established? Because I know that happens to a lot of people. But I'm just like, I wonder who, like, was the first person to speedrun this. And why? Yo, I'm a floating brain! Look at that. Still horrifying. Well, I mean... Did it work? I don't know if it worked. Yeah, it kind of worked. It was in that specific area. Come on, Mother Brain, get into the murder zone. Get into the fucking murder zone, god damn it. So wait, her brain has to be in the exact spot of the murder, right? Aim it diagonal? Oh, okay. This is the first time I've ever used the murder beam to kill Mother Brain, by the way. So this is a first for me. In all the times I've played this game, I've never defeated Mother Brain with the murder beam. I was about to say murder brain. I don't know about you, Captain Ann! Oh, my sweet Captain Ann! King Hippo! Steal the princess! I can't do it. It's something is broken. I think I murder beamed too much. I don't. Oh, there we go. There, you finally got the Mother Brain voice. You've been waiting for it. At least one of you has been. Whoops. Someone was like, you have to aim it diagonal and up. And then I realized the guide said you can only do it directly left. It was a jape. It was a ruse. See, hang on a second. I'm really curious about this because I want to do this right. I'm just looking up something right now. Okay, that's not really helping me. So what am I doing wrong? Why can't I murder faster? Shoot the murder beam on the left part of the screen. Disable the wave beam. Try this. God damn it. That didn't work. Don't disable wave. Again, I'm getting some pretty good japery from the chat. There we go. Oh, you can, yeah, you don't have to release it any higher. You can just release it there. Does it cover the entire right side of the screen? I wonder if I shoot it here, will it be more effective? Ground release should work. Okay, cool. God damn it. This is why I would be a terrible speedrunner. I have no frame-perfect ability whatsoever. I think I did it right this time. Yeah, I did it right this time, guys. Certainly did. Definitely did. What the fuck just happened? I bounced so high. I wasn't even pressing the jump button. Look at this move. What is going on here, Mother Brain? She keeps retreating her brain. She's not changing where her brain is. What the fuck? I don't remember this. Okay, well, since we've already released the murder beam, maybe now I can just do some shooting and stuff. Okay, now we've got the cutscene. The cutscene is happening, and she's getting damaged. She's still getting damaged from the murder beam. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, look at this high-class glitching. She lost her leg! Her leg is disappearing. That's amazing. That is so good. No right leg necessary. The emotion of the moment is being transferred to the glitch. Samus is glitching a little bit too. It is one of the best moments in gaming, because without words, all this great stuff is happening. The Metroid that Samus saved is come back, well, in glitched form here. He's come back to save Samus. What you'd be seeing if it wasn't glitched is Mother Brain shooting weapon plasma beam from her mouth onto the Metroid. But, that obviously isn't visible at the moment. And neither is the Metroid. Wow. Well, you can kind of see it. The Metroid has been killed, and its essence has been transferred onto Samus. It's very sad, but the moment is, in fact, just has been ruined. In fact, I don't think I even have to fire a single shot. Oh wait, never mind. When Mother Brain steps forward, the murder beam still attacks Mother Brain. Well, rest in piss, Mother Brain. Obviously, Mother Brain didn't need those legs during the fight, but now she won't need them in hell. I just watched Mike Stoklasa and Rich Evans fight a brain in Space Cop. And then this. Coincidence? Alright, the results of the poll. Am I saving or am I killing the animals? The answer is I am saving the animals. 820 votes total, and 66% say save the animals. You monster! Alright, fine. Do you want me to shave them? Alright, new poll. Do I shave the animals or save the animals? Fuck off! Fuck off, space pirates. Cool. Is there a way to actually do that run move up here, the Shine Spark, or as I call it, the Spine Shark, which I think would make a great Pokemon? I think you can. If you maintain speed, you could probably get up at least some of the way. Just don't quite remember. There is a secret here. Obviously, I didn't actually do it during my playthrough. I'm not sure what that is. Forget where you come out of. Oh, this is gonna be a close... This is gonna be a close one, guys. Attempting to save the animals might actually kill me. Oh, it's gonna be real close. It's gonna make for some good... It's gonna make for some good dramatics. Alright, you happy? Animals are saved. Just trust me, they all run out. They're gonna be fine. I promise. I don't have time for this. Do I save the animals or kill myself? Alright, there you go. And now let's do it all over again, but sideways. Okay, you'll see a little dot leaving the planet. That's the animals. They're gonna live. They're gonna be fine. Alright, guys, I may have attained some sort of world record. We're gonna find out in a second. There's the animals. They went off. Stage right. Ooh, sub-6 hype? God, did I really just say hype? Oh, that's only 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 2 seconds. I think I hold the world record now. Enjoy the awesome music. Someone in chat just said, Vinesauce, I'd really prefer if you'd be quiet. Oh, okay. I have some jumping jacks to do first. And now, Metroid Fusion. Sometime this year. It'll be the first time I stream Metroid Fusion, and only the second time I ever play Metroid Fusion in my entire life. As a big Metroid fan, I know this is a sin. Sometime soon. So I guess it's best that I save the animals because they are canon alive in Metroid Fusion. So we'll lead directly into that. It'll be a good story. You know, we'll just look at them. Alright, there's not much story involving them, but you can make up your own story, which is important. I didn't even get the cool Samus ending. What beam is that? I never saw that beam. %, actually. That's surprising. I did very minimal backtracking. Just a little bit here and there. And 80%'s not too bad. Could you believe it? Samus is a girl. I couldn't... I thought this whole time it was an android. Because, you know, Metroid, android. I was expecting, like... Fucking... this is what I was expecting. The helmet to come off and this. But, unfortunately, it wasn't Lieutenant Commander Data. But I guess Samus is pretty cool anyway. Fine, fine. Samus is alright. Not as cool as Data. We can agree with that, but at least a little bit cooler than C-3PO. You know, on the scale of robots. Alright, well, Carl, please! Carl, please! We've got a... I don't know. What are we doing now? Oh, checking the art. That's what we're doing. Well, see you next mission, Super Metroid. You were a fun stream. I needed this. I really, really needed a good Super Metroid stream. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I hope you guys enjoyed my world record attempt at 80%. But at the end of the day, it was more about the journey than the ending, right? That's what you tell yourself when you fail a world record attempt, I guess. So it was a lot of fun. Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana are the two that I'm debating between. Probably going to be Chrono Trigger. We'll see. We'll see. I think there's something kind of cool about the idea of me streaming Chrono Trigger at the same time as my album coming out. There's just something kind of perfect about that for me. So I think Chrono Trigger it is. Considering how much Chrono Trigger's music influenced me. and how much it means to me. I think it has to be Chrono Trigger next. So, let me turn this off. See you next mission, which will be Metroid Fusion. And then, yeah, Twilight Princess in March. Also, Zost, thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate you coming by and watching my expert casual speedrun. Expert. It was a lot of fun. And I wish you the best of luck in your future Metroid endeavors and your future speed runs. And feel free to stop by anytime. And now, a message from... And now some art